Is this any place to raise a family? Frequent droughts, regular floods, jealous neighbors, lazy relatives, missed meals, serial killers. When it's the only home you have, you sink or swim. Mfumu is a young leader of a pride of 6. His property includes 10 kilometers of pristine riverfront on the banks of the Luangwa River. Mfumu, which means chief, rules this area with the support of his mate, Chipadzua, the beautiful one. A sadness hangs over this noble couple. The pride has raised no cubs. Without the strength of numbers, their kingdom is in peril. Their home is at Shangri-La in East Africa, at the base of the Great Rift. The Luangwa Valley lies more than a kilometer below the surrounding plains. A sunken world, cut off from the outside. Isolation has provided a paradise. But there is a price to pay, as fortunes change with the annual ebb and flow of the seasons. The Luangwa Valley experiences the most extreme changes in the whole of Africa. In the wet season, the river explodes its banks, creating vast wetlands which gently subside into generous oxbow lakes and lagoons. It's an Eden for grazers and waterborne predators. But lions do not celebrate the rain. Floodwater slows their access to food and can be fatal for young cubs. Come the dry season, the lions gain the upper hand. As the water disappears, animals are forced to make daily journeys to the river to drink. Most commute along dried-up lagoons, a route closely watched. Lion Lagoon is a favorite place for the females of the pride. Much of their day is spent resting on the soft grass and keeping an eye out for dinner. Resting is a luxury Mfumu can't afford. With ownership comes responsibility. It's his duty to protect his lionesses and guard their territory. To keep it means endless work. Up to 16 kilometers a day patrolling and marking turf. At precise intervals, he sprays his feet and leaves behind powerful pheromones. No entry beacons to rival males. A scent barrier is Mfumu's best defense. Only 4 years old, he's still too young to face a full-grown male. This weakness has not been overlooked by the rival across the river. An older male, full of strength and envy. Mfumu would likely lose if he had to fight. For now, Now the river boundary averts a showdown. Mfumu resumes his patrol. Every animal within an 8-kilometer radius hears his claim. At sunset, it's time for Chipatsua to think about her duty. For the puku and impala, the lagoon will soon be transformed into a hunting ground. Theirs is a bond of life and death that has been played out for eons. She bears them no grudge, but there will be a kill tonight. Two younger sisters often hunt with Chipatsua. Together they form the pride's core hunting unit. They know the drill, scout the terrain, and assess the best spot for an ambush. But it will just be two of them tonight. A lazy sister craves her beauty sleep. The dutiful sister targets a puku. Chipatsua knows better. They must wait for the cover of darkness to outwit these agile antelope. An aunt and cousin form the pride's final two members. This mother-daughter team sometimes shares the pride's kill, but they prefer to keep to themselves and hunt on their own. Chipatsua and her sister bide their time. Pursuit is futile. Puku can outrun a lion. Come sundown, excellent night vision will swing the balance in the lioness's favor. It's a waiting game for the puku. The lions work as a team. Chipatsua will chase the puku towards her sister, waiting in the grass. Patience. An unsuccessful chase wastes energy. The trap is set. It's a perfect ambush. The meal is small, but their aunt and cousin join in. The lazy sister is too late. With no cubs, Chipatsua can be a full-time provider for the pride. And her mate. But Mfumu will not dine tonight. His rivals remain a threat, and an empty belly is a small price to pay. At the height of the dry season, life converges on the valley's sole source of water, the diminishing river. But relief is coming. The wet season is on its way. Chipatsua also comes for a drink. So is her youngest sister. The repeated head-rubbing and mock fighting reaffirms their Pride membership and their bond as sisters.